Hi guys, and welcome back to the Very Much Tech channel. If you want to turn your iPad into a productivity beast, having the right keyboard is a must. In this video, we're checking out the best iPad keyboards you can buy right now. Whether you need something ultra-portable, feature-packed, or budget-friendly, I'll break down the key features, pros and cons, and help you pick the perfect one for your setup. Plus, all the keyboards mentioned are linked in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Logitech Combo Pro. While no keyboard we tested hit every mark of portability, protection, comfort, and versatility, Logitech's Combo Touch keyboard case came the closest. It's both a standalone case as well as an iPad keyboard and trackpad combo that together turn the iPad Air or Pro into a Microsoft Surface Pro-like device that's great for getting work done. The Combo Touch's keys are just as big as the ones on Apple's Magic Keyboard. They're just as comfortable to type on, too. The keys feature adjustable backlighting that can be controlled via a pair of function keys at the top of the keyboard. There are also shortcut keys for things like returning to your home screen, display brightness, triggering spotlight search, media playback, volume control, and locking the device. The trackpad on the Combo Touch is wider than most of the other trackpads built into the cases we tested, and it's consistently responsive. Scrolling through web pages using the trackpad is easy and smooth. It's precise enough for you to click your cursor between two lowercase L's without straining your fingers. The Combo Touch isn't only a great keyboard and trackpad that turns your iPad into a laptop, it's also a great case. When you're done with the keyboard, which connects to the iPad using Apple's Smart Connector, no charging or Bluetooth pairing necessary, you can pull it away and set it aside, all while leaving your iPad protected by the Combo Touch's casing. The case protects all 4 corners of the device and 3 out of 4 of the iPad sides. The expansive viewing angles afforded by this case come in handy without its keyboard attached, as well. It makes it a great option for those who plan on using their iPad and Mac together via universal control, or want to use your tablet to watch a movie. Number 2. Apple Magic Keyboard. If you're not a fan of the Combo Touch's Surface-like kickstand, or you just prefer something that more closely resembles a traditional laptop, you should get Apple's Magic Keyboard. It's more expensive than the Combo Touch, and it doesn't offer as much protection, but it doesn't require an app for firmware updates and it's easier to rest in your lap. The Magic Keyboard attaches to your iPad with an array of magnets on the back of the tablet's display, and the magnets hold the iPad in place securely. There's a hinge about 2/3 of the way down the Magic Keyboard's back panel, and though it doesn't offer as many viewing angles as a traditional laptop, there's still plenty of range for most positions. Like the Combo Touch, the Magic Keyboard connects to the iPad Air and Pro using Apple's Smart Connector, which allows for keyboard and mouse input without requiring a Bluetooth connection or an additional battery to keep charged. There's a USB-C port built into the keyboard itself, which can be used to charge your tablet, leaving your iPad's USB-C port free for data transfers. It essentially turns your one-port device into a 2-port device without a dongle or USB hub. The actual keyboard feels as comfortable to type on as recent MacBooks. The keys aren't as spaced out as on a MacBook, but they're about as big, which makes the keys easy to hit despite being so close together. Unlike most other keyboards we tested though, the Magic Keyboard doesn't have function keys, so you'll have to get acquainted with iPadOS's shortcuts for adjusting things like brightness and volume, though those shortcuts are nowhere near as convenient as having dedicated keys. During testing, we found the Magic Keyboard's trackpad to be consistently responsive and precise. Number 3. Zagg Pro Keys with Trackpad. If you want to get a decent keyboard with a trackpad that will protect your iPad without costing nearly as much as your tablet, you should try Zagg's Pro Keys with Trackpad. It's significantly cheaper than the Magic Keyboard but offers more protection, and its keys are comfortable enough to type out an essay without much strain. It doesn't have as many viewing angles as the Combo Touch or Magic Keyboard, and it requires a Bluetooth connection, plus a charged battery, but it still gets the fundamentals right while saving you some cash. The trackpad works fine, but it's not as responsive or accurate as Logitech's or Apple's offerings. For instance, scrolling isn't as smooth, and there's some lag between when you stop moving your fingers on the trackpad and when the screen stops scrolling. It's not bad enough to tarnish the experience, but it lacks the polish of the Combo Touch and Magic Keyboard. Despite those setbacks, Zagg's design has some advantages. Unlike the Magic Keyboard and the Combo Touch, the Pro Keys with Trackpad offer some additional protection for the Apple Pencil. On the iPad case portion of the device, there's a little cradle to hold your pencil that's raised enough to keep your stylus from moving around, but thin enough at the bottom to wirelessly charge the stylus. There's also a foldable flap on the keyboard portion of the device, which folds over the side when the case is closed, to magnetically latch onto the other side and keep the pencil in place. Number 4. Zagg Rugged Book 411-inch iPad Pro. Where Apple's Smart Folio is the least protective case on our list, Zagg's Rugged Book is the most protective case we tested. Unlike other cases, which try to balance a slim form factor with a fully functional keyboard, Zagg's keyboard takes the ruggedness of an OtterBox case and blends it with the functionality of a good Bluetooth keyboard. It lacks a trackpad, and it's significantly bulkier than any other case we tested, but the keys are spacious and comfortable to type on. There's a function row for things like volume and media control, as well as OS-specific functions like going to the home screen or locking the device. Unlike the Pro Keys with trackpad, it has a hinge, and it's more adjustable so you can get more viewing angles out of the Rugged Book. The hinge means it works better on your lap than the Combo Touch, but it's not as easy to close shut, and it isn't as comfortable to hold in tablet mode. Number 5. Logitech Slim Folio Pro. Like the Pro Keys with trackpad, the Slim Folio Pro from Logitech relies on a back that allows for a single angle, rather than the more customizable options on the Combo Touch and Magic Keyboard. Its keyboard is spacious, and it's comfortable to use on your lap, too. However, it lacks a trackpad, and you can't separate the tablet and case from the keyboard, so its versatility is limited. Number 6. Brydge Max Plus. The Brydge 11 Plus Max gets the closest to turning your iPad Pro or iPad Air into a MacBook clone. Its aluminum body feels nice to hold, and the overall design resembles a MacBook. The keys are mushier than on the Combo Touch, Magic Keyboard, or Pro Keys with trackpad, and they're smaller too. The trackpad is bigger than the one on the Pro Keys, though, and it works fairly well. That said, it's too expensive given its drawbacks. While its keys are comfortable to type on and the premium feel adds a nice touch, it's heavier than other cases and it's not as protective. Because you attach the iPad to the Brydge via a magnetic plate connected to the keyboard's hinge, there's no separate case to keep the edges of your iPad safe from damage.